Hey guys, Sunday, Super Bowl, Atlanta, New England. I'm going to stop talking like this right now. Okay, like I said, Super Bowl, Sunday, Atlanta against New England. I know, I screwed up. I really screwed up. Don't get on me about that. I know how badly I screwed up those championship matchups. It happens to the best of us. It happens. So, what do I think of this game? I'm really hoping that this is a better game than the whole playoffs turned out to be. I mean, it was a disaster, these playoffs. Almost all of them were blowouts. I don't like that. I don't like that when it comes to playoff football. I don't. I really don't. But with the Super Bowl, I think we're in for a really good game. Patriots in their 9th Super Bowl. Brady going for his 5th ring. That would tie him with Charles Haley for the most Super Bowl wins. For the most Super Bowl rings. Sorry. Well, same thing. Atlanta, they are trying to get their first Super Bowl. Ryan, he's trying to prove he can get Atlanta that Lombardi trophy. Alright. What are the keys to both teams? I'm going to start with New England. For the offense, Brady, he just has to keep doing what he's been doing all year. He's been phenomenal this year when he came back from that 4-game suspension. I'll admit it, he's been phenomenal. I don't like the guy, but I gotta admit that. I have to admit that. He's been phenomenal. He's probably been the best quarterback in those 12 games that he's been back. Seriously, only 2 interceptions all year. That's crazy. Blount just has to keep doing what he does. I don't know how many rushing touchdowns he has right now. I heard it was 18 in the regular season, something like that. That's crazy. That is crazy. Dion Lewis, he's been great all around. He's a good running back. He's good catching out of the backfield. And he's a great return specialist. What more can you ask out of a guy? And the receivers, this is the most solid core of receivers I have ever seen. They just got to keep doing what they're doing. And the line, they just got to keep protecting him. That's all. They just got to give him enough time. Brady gets that ball out quick. You have to realize that. He gets it out quick. Now for the defense, it's going to be tough. Because you have to deal with Julio Jones. And Julio Jones he's the best young receiver in the league. That's all I'm going to say. He's the best young receiver in the league. Yeah, he's still young. He's still young. I'm not going to say he's the best, but he's definitely the best young receiver. But you have to find a way to slow him down. And you have to find a way to slow down that running game, and you have to find a way to get to Ryan. That's how you're going to beat the Falcons. That's how you're going to beat the Falcons' offense. Just find a way to slow them down. And Patriots' defense, they're up for the challenge. I'm just going to say it, they're up for the challenge. Now, the keys to Atlanta with their offense, they cannot get desperate. When you're going up against New England, you have to pick your battles. And what I mean by that is you need to be patient. That's what I mean by that. They have to be patient. What I mean by pick your battles, take the little... What the Patriots defense does a good job with is they know how to slow you down. And that way you get desperate. And that makes mistakes. Look what happened to Brock Osweiler. And you'll see what I'm talking about. That's what you got to do. And my phone just went off. I am sorry about that. You have to be patient. You just got to keep going through the game. If you're patient, something's going to happen. You're going to find an opening. You can't get desperate. Just don't get desperate. And for the defense, again, don't get desperate. Don't try to trick Brady. Don't try to trick Belichick. You can't do it. You can't trick these guys. It's tough to do. Just play how you've been playing all year. I think Atlanta's defense is very solid. Do I think they can slow them down? Maybe. I don't know. Who's to say? Now, who do I think is going to win this game? It's New England. I just don't see how Atlanta's... With all that said, I just don't see how Atlanta's defense can slow down Brady. I just don't see how they can stop Blunt when they get into the red zone. I just don't see how you can cover every single receiver on that team. And for the Patriots defense, I just see him slowing down that offense. I just see him slowing down Julio, finding ways to get to Ryan. That's what the Patriots defense does. I just don't see how Atlanta can do it. I mean, a lot of factors have to go their way, and it's very tough. But I think it will be a close game. But Patriots, I think they come out on top. Alright, so that's my preview, and I just got two more things to talk about. One, that Jamie Collins contract extension with the Browns. I think it was the right move. The Browns need a leader on that team. They do not have one for that defense. For the offense, you have Joe Thomas, who's been there for a long time, who's been to many Pro Bowls, and for guys basically been in their last winning season. And that was his rookie year. Remember that. I think he's the last player remaining from that 07 season. I think he is. I did not take a look at that. I probably should have. But I think he is. So now, offense has one. Your defense. Look, he had not as good as a year as he's used to. But he was a mid-season trade. What do you expect? You can't expect a guy that's... Unless he's like a Lawrence Taylor type, you can't expect him to be great right away. But Collins gives him a solid linebacker and a leader on that defense. That's what that does. So, I like the contract extension for the Browns. I do. Last thing I want to talk about is Zachary Orr retiring. Is Zachary Orr retiring? Tough break for the Ravens. It's a tough break. This is a guy who was undrafted, and he emerged as a starter. He emerged as a starter, and now it's gone. That just shows you how quick things can change in football. You can go from starter to done. Like that. That was my phone again, sorry. What can you say? Okay. Wednesday is National Signing Day. What I'm going to do is, on Thursday, I'll be going through the top 10 classes. Just doing what I did last time, but this time going into a more depth look. And I'll try to keep that video at the same length. I don't know how I'm going to do that, but I'm going to find a way to do it. And I'll get that video out on Friday. I will do that Friday. Okay? Well, I'm done. See you guys next time.